Trev TV. I'm the Trev. That's too sweet. Yeah. According to my YouTube studio, it's been 1,080 days since I gave you guys anything. So maybe it's time I gave you something. And what a better way to give you anything than the story of how I woke up this morning and how it kind of brought me back to 1993. You might get a laugh out of it. You might think I'm just making this up, but I guarantee you this is a 100% true story. So, having said that, I'm going to talk to you today about the song Lemon by U2 and why it's very hard for me to not listen to this song with a straight face. Not just because U2 sucks, but because the story I can associate with it. Either way, let's talk about it. Okay, so first, the story of how I woke up. Usually when I wake up, I have a weird random song in my head, whether it's a good random weird or a bad random weird. Either way, I've listened to that much music in my lifetime that I wake up with a song in my head as I go to sleep with a song in my head. And it's debatable as to what song it is, usually on a good day. This morning, I woke up with Numb by U2 in my head. If you're not familiar, Numb is from the album Zooropa, which came out in 1993. I think it was the lead single before the second single, which is called Lemon. And here's where the rabbit hole took me. Of course, woke up with U2 in my head. It's like, okay, well, what's a cool U2 song to look up? And not even thinking, I just went with Numb. And underneath it was the thumbnail for Lemon. And I'm like, oh, no. So, me being me, I clicked on it. And me being me was automatically transported to the same. I call it a nightmare. Others might call it incredibly funny. In my teenage life, I used to have this reoccurring nightmare of flat-chested strippers throwing me into a Volkswagen Beetle, doing their thing with me, and they were all named Lemon. So the first time after I had the first nightmare about it, and the song Lemon came on, I was naturally petrified because it was a scary experience. So I woke up this morning, it's like, oh, let's follow that rabbit hole. And I think I must have unlocked a reoccurring memory or the visual of that nightmare because it came flooding back to me this morning. Oh, it was intense. But anyway, that's my story of the song Lemon by U2 and my association with it. Funny? Yes, maybe. But you tell me what you thought of that. So that was one of them Trev TVs. Yeah, I know, it's almost been 1,100 days, but was it worth the wait? Either way, I want to thank you for tuning in. Don't think I don't appreciate the gesture, especially if you've made it to this point. And if you have made it to this point, I think we can all agree. I'm inclined for one of those thumbs up. I mean, you're here. You're obviously saying hey, or you're telling me I'm digging what I'm doing. Either way, that thumbs up goes a long way. If you want to, that red button that says subscribe all over it, feel free to hit it. You know what it'll do. It'll make you feel good. It'll make me feel good. It'll make my algorithm feel good. And I mean, we're trying to get up to 200 subscribers here, so let's push that button. Yeah, I know, 200 when I haven't been on for almost 3 years. Anyway, if you want, there's a link in the description below. That'll take you to my Facebook page. Love to build an audience there. So moving forward, I don't know what I'll have for you next because it was a random story that I felt I had to share today. So who knows what I'll come up with next. But either way, in the meantime, and in between time, if you're looking for more videos from Trev, later.